Reds here, former Coronation, trying to get back to the heights. They were at Olympic Games 5 years ago with Spain in Rio in 2016. Mexico dreaming of one day getting to that level. Finlay Brown of Scotland, who's something of a rookie of a referee himself, his opening tournament here in Vancouver. Players and officials alike getting a taste of the action.
Exactly. There's a number of new faces within the match official team. This tournament has been fantastic to give a lot of people within the system that exposure to the next step of international play.
Time on.
And it is Mexico, Los Serpientes, who will get us underway. They're running right to left in their green and white shirts, but Spain come away with it through Paul Pla. Vastly experienced player in elite rugby sevens, carried on here by Manu Moreno. Close defeat to Kenya first up, then 34-7 against South Africa. Desperate for a result here so they can play knockout rugby. An efficient start. Here's another carry from Moreno, big rangy runner deep into Mexican territory, finds the offload off the deck, and within the opening 40 seconds it is Spain who had the opening try. Miguel Reina.
That might have been one of the fastest tries scored today in Vancouver. Martinez to Paul Pla. A nice little show and go, just putting Mexico under pressure there. Spain is really coming at this game with a lot of speed, keeping the ball alive, and no errors yet. Makes the tries look very easy.
Miguel Reina, they call him Miguelito. Came to a couple of training camps with Spain back in May this year, then they sent him up to the Paris Sevens in August, making his debut on the Sevens World Series. Great moment, tournament for him. Juan Martinez, the captain, will restart play. Kicks to the near side. Underneath this is David Nunez for Mexico. Messy ball, but they clean it up without too much trouble. Ricardo and Sierra into contact here.
There's no advantage. Take the knock on at the kickoff. Knock on in the air.
It'll knock on up the restart from Spain, so there'll be a Mexican scrum here. Set piece is so important. Got to do first things first, get possession, and then get the attacking game going.
Well, the pocket rocket Villalobos is going to be putting the ball in, but Mexico wants to get it out to their flyer on the outside, number 12, Carmona.
Let's look for Enrique Carmona out on the wing. Has to go in and do some physical stuff in the middle to try and retain possession. They can't. They get caught for holding on. And here come the Spanish looking for their second chore, showing and going. It's Reina again. And he burst through. Well, 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 what a start this has been from Miguelito and Spain.
Miguelito is no small player today. Nice quick tap there from Martinez. Miguelito taking it straight up, you know, driving through the jersey tackle. Nice determination, really good foresight to see that he can take it himself.
Yeah, staying in the fight. Head coaches often talk about that. Don't submit in the tackle, get the leg drive going, make your defender work for everything, and he certainly did that.
It's almost like switching on the brain, that as soon as somebody touches you, there's a shoulder, there's a hand on you, that's the cue to start driving harder, to drill down more and put more drive into the run.
Back underway, underneath it is Moreno, can't bring it down. Hints of a knock on again. Mexico have it. There's the clear out. That's what they need, a bit more of that on the breakdown, to on the floor to secure possession. The pass though just goes in front of Nicolas Falcon.
Right, can't go now. Option, it's thrown forward into touch. Scrum or line out. What would you like? Okay, scrum called, forward pass.
Yeah, they had the option there of the line out. The ball went forward and also over the sideline. They could have thrown the ball in from the sideline, but take the scrum, perhaps absorb a few Mexican defenders here.
I'm wondering if they're wanting to expose this blind side. They've got about 8 to 10 meters between the scrum and the sideline. Martinez is lining up there.
Look down the short side, but they swing it open. Jamie Mata across to Paul Pla. Little stop go, and again. Slips on this artificial surface here. And it's just the opportunity the Mexican defender needed, Carmona, to go in and snaffle that steal.
Well, he got the ball out of bounds, but did not get much for field position or yards on that kick, but Mexico will have the line out.
Mexico, they'll be heading to the RAN Sevens, the Rugby Americas North, in October, being held in Turks and Caicos. Lovely venue for a Sevens event, Nat. Just coming up with the error deep in their own zone. It was Carmona who switched wings.
Under pressure. Knock on.
And that's not the part of the field where you want to be making mistakes. Big tournament in the round sevens. It's the first event since the pandemic. The winner will qualify for the World Rugby Sevens Challenger Series in 2022. So for the likes of Mexico and Jamaica, it's a mighty big carrot to win that tournament.
It's such a fantastic tournament. Gives a lot of developing rugby nations a little bit more exposure on the international field.
Try coming for Spain. It's Mata this time. Talked about attention to detail, making mistakes at the wrong end of the field, and that's the end product. Spain have another score.
Well, Mata's quite happy with it. There's Martinez again. He's getting a lot of carries, a lot of time on the ball. Mata's just there as the beneficiary and quite pumped with himself as well.
Something of a veteran, Jamie Mata, amongst these youngsters. Came from 15s. Played on the World Series a couple of years ago. Took a sabbatical and has returned fresh. Ready to play Elite Sevens once again.
Yeah, there's something to be said on the wing about not being creepy, not, really being disciplined to hold the width. It allows the Y lines to come and the ball carriers to come across the field, stuck in the outside defender, and then it just makes the tries look easy from the outside.
Okay.
Here is Mata. He'll take the restart.
Okay, time on, please.
Fond memories, of course, for Spain here in Vancouver a couple of years ago. Beat the All Black Sevens for the very first time. What a moment that was. Paul Pla was the man who scored the winning try. And here he is again, lining up at the Canada Sevens in Vancouver. That's the siren for half-time. 19-0. Spain lead Mexico. This will be the final play. The whole game's been played in this part of the field.
Turnover.
And that will be that for the opening 7 minutes. Mexico just try as they might. They just can't get out of their own territory. Spain looking good here, beating Mexico 19 points to 0. Spain will come together. There's Pablo Fejo, their head coach, an absolute legend there, is in the baseball cap and in the backer shot. 64 test caps for Spain in 15s. Took the 7 side to the Rio Olympic Games as captain. Wonderful, wonderful bloke. A fine head coach of this 7s team.
I remember when Spain overthrew Samoa in that Olympic repechage, the tears, full-grown men just crying. It was just something that was outside of themselves. It was an absolutely incredible win. That's something that Spain as a nation is able to bring to the game of rugby sevens, both on the men's side and on the women's.
Coming up, Pool A decider, an all-African affair, the Blitzbox up against Kenya. Kenya looking really physical, really handy here. There they are warming up. William Bucker, et al. Do not run down the wrong channel without your eyes open up against these blokes. Mexico, huddle, Pablo Guerrero, some words to his side. Took over the coaching reins of this Mexican team when Simon Pierre, the longtime Kiwi who had coached the Mexican men, went back to
Time on,
Theodore.
please.
Mata, that left foot, kicks to the near side. Nicely timed jump from Carmona. Look at the clear out of the ruck though from Pau Ayera in the one shirt. There he is now playing scrum half through the hands of Mata. Moreno changes direction, looks for the offload, finds it, reeled in nicely by Ceres. And Ceres is off to the races as well, skips through the tackle. Whew. Jojo Ceres, what a score.
Doesn't even look bothered. He's just like, another day. This is what I always do. It's impressive work by Spain again. They've done it earlier today, keeping the ball alive. A little quick step there by Ceres. Looks to go for the offload and says, hey, I can take it myself. There's a number of missed tackles coming off of Mexico. Their feet just aren't getting close enough. I mean, it is also, too, the quick step of the Spanish attack.
They are one of the preeminent Rugby Sevens nations out of Europe, Spain. They won the European Championships in 2021. Missed out on qualification for the Olympics this year. They didn't make the repechage in Monaco, so couldn't repeat what they'd done in Rio. They've been in and out of the coronation on the World Series for the last 20 years. They dearly love to get back there. They look like they got some fine young talent coming through. And once again, Jojo Ceres says, I will walk through that door.
Well, he has just had a taste of scoring tries, and he is not done yet. He's wanting a little bit more, that Ceres. Great start by Mana Williams. Gets the ball into the hands of the speedster, and there is no stopping him.
From Sant Cugat, Barcelona, been a member of this group for a year or so. Played in the Madrid and Dubai tournaments ahead of the Olympic Games, as well as being a member of that Spanish side that won the European Grand Prix Series. Mata kicks the opposite direction now. Really like the way they vary their restart, Spain. They don't allow the opposition to set up consistent pods, and there's another assist pass, and running clear for another score is Miguel Reina to back up his try from the first half. Reina's in again.
Well, between Ceres and Reina, there are a lot of tries being scored today in Vancouver. That is the hat trick for Miguelito Reina. And look at the aerial skills. Beautiful take in the air. Started off of a solid kickoff. Mata to Reina to the try.
Well, it's all the M's. Miguelito, Mata,
Yep.
and Miguel.
What number?
Sounds marvelous.
38-0. That's the number that matters. Mexico, I mean, it's tough for them, isn't it? They come in here with very little preparation as an invitational side.
Okay.
They're only here as a late call-up for France, who weren't able to make it pretty much at the last minute. So you've got to give them huge credit here for turning up against these season sevens nations, and they'll no doubt get huge experience, and it'll help them develop their own program.
It's so important to be playing, you know, a cut above, understanding what the level of competition is, that the skills and the expertise and the knowledge of the game need to be. I know for myself, Rupert, as a player, I would be dying to have this phone call, to be coming up, to get more time on the field.
Try time again. It's Juan Martinez, the captain.
Another M for the scoreboard.
Sorry.
It is one-way traffic.
Martinez really brings this stature, you know, this really stoic composure to the Spanish side. He's very intense with his hands on the ball, but he also really reins in the team, as well as reining in the defense, giving his teammates the opportunity to score.
And it's the try scorer, Martinez, who gets us back underway. Excellent kick again, right just inside the sideline. It's so difficult to defend that. You got these big units coming down your channel in Spanish rugby shirts. You got to stand firm, catch the ball, and hope you don't get whacked.
Let's go, Sven. Just here, guys.
Well, these players certainly make it look easy. It doesn't sound easy by any means, and it's not easy, but this is something that they're practicing all the time because it matters so much come game.
Spain coming hunting again. It's Carmona. They might check this one. He reached out with the left hand. He's pretty confident.
Happy with touch? Okay, right, okay, thank you.
Apologies, getting me teams mixed up there.
Well, it's Carmona and Carmona. Both are wearing number 12 for Spain and for Mexico.
It is the right name.
So there
it's the Alberto version. Carmona in the corner. Good score.
And we saw in the green Carmona Enrique, who is having the great chase down. He's got those aerodynamic cornrows in. I think that helps him get up to speed.
My apologies to Alberto Carmona. Excellent try. This is the level, their record score all time, Spain. That was 52-0 against Japan in Cape Town in 2019. With 46 seconds to go, you wouldn't bet against them getting that.
Backwards off
They've
white,
got the ball back. Can they break their record here? Little subplot bursting through. Mana Williams, Mata now. Mata just shows the ball to the defender. Dances away. Spain are up to 55. And that is an all-time record.
There's the try scorer. Mata just puts the brakes on a little bit and then picks up the pace again with the leg drive. Mexico slipping off of that tackle. I love how he's keeping his head up, looking for the support in case he needs it while keeping the feet going. You know, Rugby Sevens is not an easy game. Very multidisciplinary, strength, speed, hand-eye coordination, endurance.
So 57-0 Spain have beaten Mexico. What this means in the wider context, Hong Kong are now guaranteed to be through to the last 8 knockout matches. Spain will have to wait on other results, but that kind of points difference will do their chances no harm whatsoever. 57-0 Spain have beaten Mexico. So, Pool A, here's the context. Coming up next, the pool decider between the Blitzboks and Kenya. They are already guaranteed qualification. Spain are going to have to wait on other results, but they put themselves in an excellent position with that huge win against Mexico.
Let's go down to